My name is Saluto Uba. I am an attorney, tax strategist, as well as the founder of the Uba Law Group. We help 6- and 7-figure companies protect their business, their brand, and their bank. And so today we're going to talk about 7 things that business owners must know in the year 2022. Does having an LLC mean I have a business? Just because you have an LLC doesn't mean that you have a profitable business, something worthwhile, something that's even worth creating in the first place. An LLC will protect your business, assuming you actually have a business. So the question is, what are you doing? What service are you providing? What product do you have that gives value to people that you can sell and you can monetize? Once you figure that piece out, then you actually have a business to protect. But until then, you don't have any business that you're actually protecting, even if you have an LLC. The business actually comes first, and then the LLC is established to protect that business. What do I need to know about choosing a business name? People come to your business not because of the name, they come to the business because of the solution that you're going to offer for their problems. So the question is, are you offering that solution? Are you providing that value? If you are, most people will not care about your name at all. Obviously, we want to create something that's attractive, that's appealing, that's marketable. That's what DBAs are for, and that's how you can kind of pivot and strategize. Business owners get way too obsessed about the actual name of the company, when in reality, most people just want the service, the value that you provide. What should be in my LLC operating agreement? Internal documents, which is part of the operating agreement, and then we have our corporate formalities. When you're running these 2 pillars together, this is the foundation for you to actually have a performing LLC that'll actually protect your business. What's supposed to be in your operating agreement? It's gonna have the rules and regulations, the purpose of the business, its powers as the owner of the business, indemnification, distribution. It's gonna talk about how you get paid. Now, I'm from Texas. Our law firm is based out of Texas, and we form businesses for people in Texas. Texas has actually a lot of dope laws on the books that give you added protections that many people do not have. So when we're setting up businesses for our clients here in Texas, we're able to draft their operating agreement and include additional powers and protections that give you better situation and a better position from which to do business. Once you know that you're protected, once you know that your business foundation is set up legit, you can go 100 miles an hour and you can kill it in the business world. Do you need insurance right after formation? If you don't want to have any drama at all, if you don't want those problems, get that insurance immediately. Or if you're still in startup mode and you haven't actually presented a product or service to anyone, you might be able to wait a little bit and build up some resources, or just hold off until you can figure out the insurance situation. But once again, remember, insurance is to insure you in the event that something unexpected happens. And for many instances, you can't tell when the unexpected will happen. So it's never a terrible idea to get that insurance going. The LLC itself is a barrier of liability, but even with an LLC, if something happens, you get sued, your personal assets are protected, but the assets of LLC will still be exposed. So you want insurance as additional protection to make sure that your business is also covered. How can I protect my intellectual property? So intellectual property are things like your trademarks, your copyrights, your patents, your trade secrets. These are things that you oftentimes produce and can be in a physical form, but these are oftentimes things that are birthed out of your creativity, your authorship. Trademarks protect your branding. Trademarks protect your name of your business, logos, slogans, in some instances, particular colors associated with your business or trade dress. You can have the social media accounts. You can have IG, Facebook, TikTok, everything, YouTube. You can have a website. You can have all these different things. Those do not give you ownership of your brand. A trademark is the only way that you can legally own your brand. Copyrights protect the content that you create. So whether it's a book, curriculum, a course, whether it's a song, a movie, anything that you use your creativity and you create, copyright actually protects your ability to copy, the right to copy it and to reproduce it. What type of contracts does my business need? So as a business owner, you have to figure out what industry am I in and what type of work and services are we providing. So one of the ways that I like to make contracts down to earth is to let people know that contracts govern your relationships. You're working with talent, doing collaborations online, photographing for different marketing materials. There's specific contracts for all of those things. Sales agreement, sales contract, or service contract that you use when you're providing your services. All of these documents are so important because they govern the nature of the relationships that you're entering into when you do business. If something goes sideways, you still want to have a document. You want to have something concrete. showing, hey, this is the agreement that we've entered into and this is how it's gonna run. So you plan when things are good. In case things go not so good, you still have a structure and you have rules that govern that relationship. Do I really need a lawyer to set up my business? Oftentimes when people do it themselves, they fall for a whole bunch of mistakes that they don't understand because they don't really comprehend the legal aspects of setting up a business. At our law firm, at the Uba Law Group, we've literally developed a whole new service for business owners who have screwed things up themselves and need help on the back end. We call it the LLC rehab. So the short answer is yes, your business is an investment into your future. Do you want to start your future on shaky foundation, or do you want a rock solid foundation to build your business that's going to build and going to take care of you in life? So a little bit biased, but my recommendation is always to have an attorney, have a professional help you set up your business and make sure it's an attorney in your state so they can customize it to the laws of your state. How is my LLC taxed? If you're a single member LLC, your business is gonna be taxed as though you're a sole proprietor. All the money in your business will pass through to your LLC and go directly to you. Another way that you can get taxed is as an S Corp. You have to pay taxes on all of the regular money that you make in just for your regular income. If you're in a state with state income tax, you also have to pay that. But then on top of that, you also have to pay what's called self-employment tax. An S corporation allows you to go on salary from your company, so you don't have to pay all of your self-employment tax and all your money. It's just a portion of that money. So long story short, you save money using an S corporation and you lower your taxes and you put that money back into your pocket. We have a free business game plan for you that we've created called the Power Team Playbook. This lets you know what your next tax and legal strategies are and the next steps that you need to take at every single facet of your business. But until next time, thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.